Well, here we are. Today's the day we leave Idaho. We are leaving Idaho right now. So we are heading to Washington. Washington, man, Oregon. But it's the only real reason for any of this. Was the only real reason for the trip, kind of. It was Mount Rainier that did it for me. I saw that a Mount Rainier High Rock Lookout. That's a trail you can take to view the mountain. I saw that and I'm like, yeah, I have to see this. So we're heading to Washington now. It's about a 4.5 hour drive to the closest town in Washington, Kennewick. We're gonna go there, get some lunch, and then head over. It's about another 2.5 hour drive after that to Leavenworth, which is this like funky Bavarian town in Washington. It's all like Bavarian themed and German, you know, that kind of architecture, that kind of feel, that kind of place. Then I'll head to my campsite. Oh yeah. This lane merges, and I was in front of this guy. Get wrecked. The journey north has reached its first destination. Well, hopefully better later today. What the fuck is that? Oh, it's dinosaurs. It's weird sculpture. It looked gross. Once I cross the border, just right when I cross the border, I'll go back an hour. So it takes 4.5 hours to get there. You know, just time. That's how long it takes. I'll get there in about 3.5 because the hour switches back, but it will feel like I've been driving for 5.5. So it's a weird timey-wimey, wibbly-wobbly stuff kind of day, but that's all right. I'm just an hour into the future, and it's all right. I wish we had flying cars, but, you know, what are you gonna do? I only had an hour. What do you want? All right, well, I'll see you either tonight or tomorrow. Chances are it's probably tomorrow. Hello. Let me roll it up with this. Pardon all the flashing lights. I'm going through a whole bunch of trees. I'm in a forest in Washington. I've made it. We're going to Chelan because they have a massive ropes course thing there, kind of like the one in Big Bear. Big Bear had, I forget how many little obstacle course parts, whatever. It was 2 stories. There was a floor of obstacles. You head up some stairs, and then another floor of obstacles. This one is 3. So this one's got a whole nother level of obstacles. And I think a little zip line at the end, like the Big Bear one. Wow, yeah, it looks nice even in just the background, huh? It's so much better than where I was. God, the desert? That's over. Fuck that. Forget about the desert. Oh, I was actually cold last night for one of the first times. I woke up this morning. I woke up at like 5:15. That was crap. I hated that. I had my alarm set for later. So I woke up and I thought, I'm actually a little chilly. So I put on my pajama shirt for the first time ever and turned off the fan and just laid there for a while. For like another hour before I woke up again. It was ridiculous. And then I'm going to head over to a place called Everett, a town called Everett, which is just north of Seattle. So we're going to go to Everett. We're going to edit for a little bit. We're going to find like a library or something. Probably grab lunch by the time we get there. And find a library and then do some editing. That's the plan. Well, guess what? We've hit a speed bump again. We've hit a couple speed bumps in the past. I'm getting an oil change right now over here at Safe Haven's Auto Repair in Leavenworth, Washington. This is the second time I've put oil in the car. The first time, I didn't even film it. I don't know why. Happened in Arizona. It screwed me for like 2 hours. I was lucky I didn't blow the motor, is what they told me, because the oil pan was bone dry. The light came on, so I took it to an AutoZone. I filled it up with like 4 quarts. I bought about 6 quarts of oil, and I filled it up with 4. And only then did the dipstick actually show that there was oil in the car. It took all 4 quarts, and so I had 2 for spares. So while I'm here in Washington, every once in a while I would take a curve or a turn a little too hard, I guess. Too fast, too slow, whatever. So every once in a while the light would come on as I'm turning, the oil light. Like, that's weird. That's suspicious. So I parked, I filled it up with the remaining 2 quarts. You can't see it on the dipstick. You can only see the oil on the dipstick when the car is running. It just doesn't show up on the stick. I don't know why. Some of you might say, well, it'll be there. You just take it out and there it is. Eat my ass. It didn't do that. Do you think I'd be having any of the problems I'm having if stuff just worked as it was supposed to? If stuff worked as it was supposed to, I'd be in Wyoming right now. But I'm not. Stuff doesn't work like it's supposed to. So I'm in Washington, getting an oil change. And maybe they'll just tell me what's going on. I think they just lifted up the car so I can see what happened if I'm leaking or something. I really wouldn't like there to be an oil leak, but we're getting a change. Right now we're just waiting. Then we're heading to Chelan, I guess. Utah went fine and Idaho went fine. Nevada sucked. Arizona had car trouble. Utah was fine. That was 1 day, so of course it was. Idaho went fine. That was a couple days. Nothing really went wrong in Idaho. And now day 1 out here in Washington. Oil change. How did this... Shit, right, that one just came off now. How did this seriously go through? Was it because of me? Jesus. you go. So you have to go through these things. Whoa. Oh my god. Okay, that gave me a lot of problems. Totally freestanding discs. Bro, how are you even supposed to stand on this, man? You can't stand on one side. No, well, then how am I supposed to even do it? The only way is to be on both. No way. No way. Bro, I see a wasp. Not wasp, there's a wasp. Never mind. And then this is it. This is all I do. Oh, wow. More of these things, oh bro, you're kidding. Fucking baby things. Shit, okay, well, speed run. Glitchless. Oh my god. Bro, there's so many. Shit, bro. I gotta get out of here. Right here. There we go, we're out, we're going. Goodbye. Dude, there were wasps everywhere, I'm not even kidding. Oh my god. Today, we are heading up to North Cascades National Park, a national park right at the top of Washington. So we're going to do that. What time is it? 10:37. We're going to get there like just before 11:30, which I'd like to have been there a little earlier, but it took me a while to get a campsite for tonight. We're going to head up there. We're going to take a hike. He's not actually supposed to drive there. It's a passing. Sometimes you got to pass people, you know. We're going to head just probably to a Starbucks. There's one that's open till 9:30. And I'll just head there and edit for a while. For a couple hours. And then head to the campsite. I hope there's a bench that I can cook my food on. We got to finish Arizona. Arizona might actually be 2 parts. I made that, I was given that idea yesterday. It's all very interesting to see how the timing of all this, how soon you guys are gonna watch the video compared to, oh man, this guy's breaking. Washington sure is better than the other states. Wow. Trees, forest, green. It's been a while since I saw the color green and not just red and brown and sand. Jeez. Anyway, catch you on the flip.
I forgot my hiking stick, and leaning on the trailhead, the sign, you know, that tells you this is where the trail is, was this stick. Just like I had done in Great Basin. I remember doing it because I didn't have a hiking stick. Someone else did it. I knew I was doing the right thing. Finding a hike that isn't just through the desert, you know? Through rocks. Well, I mean, just plenty of rocks, but it's not like I'm not just going to a big rock at the end. We're back. We're still on the trail. It's long. I think round trip, it's a little over 3 miles. The forest. Again, it doesn't even look real, you know? The Grand Canyon especially is like that. Where no, that's not the trail. That's the trail. The canyon is so big. I think it's the size of it. I think that's what does it. The canyon is so big that the walls of it and the interior of it all just kind of looks fake. 13%. It all just kind of looks like a backdrop, like one of those obvious walls in a movie, one of those obviously fake backgrounds. That's kind of what the forest looks like. It's what the Grand Canyon definitely looks like. Oh. Okay then. Y'all just got lucky. Check this out. So far, so good. How